Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some multiplayer online racing. 3 C-Class races today, starting with a race at the Forward Motor Centre. I'm going to use a car I don't use very often, which is this Roadcutter here. 4 laps around here, all 13 cars in the race. Got to watch this really tight hairpin here. Easy to get whacked wide. We're in a good position though, fairly near the front. Spinner right next to us. That is going to allow us to get into an early lead as long as our back end's not clipped. No, we are up into a lead. Okay, got to watch because we're going to be coming into a tight right hand corner here, so easy to be taken off here. If we can get our back end out of the way though. Yeah, and the dots behind have suddenly dropped back slightly, so I'm guessing the chasing 2 or 3 behind us ran a little bit wide. It's allowed us to pull an early gap. Good start then. As we start the second lap, can brake with confidence here. No, we're not going to get hit from behind. Yeah, I don't know why I don't really use the Roadcutter that much. I think it's not a bad car to use. Quite a good all-rounder, but not overly quick. Let's see if we can protect this lead. I've got to hope that the cars behind battle a little bit, I think, because like I say, I'm not expecting us to be the fastest car on the track. Still doing okay so far. There's second place. In sight, but probably slightly further behind than they were on the last lap. And I think we've just set the best lap, but of course we're the first one across the line to complete that second lap. Wouldn't be surprised if that time gets immediately broken by some of these cars coming across the line now. Looks like second place is out on their own behind us really. Another gap back to third and fourth. Again, they're just coming around that final corner now, so I think again we've extended the lead slightly right. We've got back marker. The back end of the pack is coming up as we start the last lap, so we've got to watch in case they're going to try and take us off. They are in a Grand Duke, which is always a good sign that someone's going to try and slow you down, and that is exactly what they're doing. This is giving chance to the second place to get up. They're going to try and answer the barrier. Yeah, of course they are. We need to get past this. Speedy has shot past into the lead. Can we get back up the inside? Yeah, back up into the lead again. Need to get around quickly here before we get whacked. I think we're okay. I think we're going to be lucky and get away with that. Yeah, that Grand Duke. If ever you see anyone with a Grand Duke a long way behind the rest of the pack, you've got a pretty certain bet that they're going to be trying to slow people up or wipe them out. But we have managed to sneak the win there. 34.7 second best lap, and we were the fastest car, which I'm amazed about. Good first win today then. On to today's second race, and we're going to be at the Finn Cross circuit for this one. I'm going to switch to the Venom for this one. 13 of us in the race again, 6 laps. Tight left hand corner, so I want to be on the inside if possible. Oh, big hit, and it's from that Grand Duke again, and we are in the 10th. So I'm not going to recover from that, so we're going to have to reset as quickly as we can. We are in ghost mode right inside that Grand Duke. Can we get away quickly? Car facing the wrong way. Lot of really tight corners on this track where if somebody wants to and is hell-bent on just wiping out other cars, they've got a really good opportunity to do that. So we need to try and race a little bit clever here. Obviously really bad start, down in 11th at the moment. Oh, a couple have gone off into the woods and we are stuck behind this. Is it Sunrise Super? Not sure, think it might be. Okay, not the best start then. 9th place as we cross the line for the start of the second lap, and 10 seconds or so behind the leader. Of course that car that's trying to get in each other's way, there it is there. He's going to be slowing all the other cars down as much as ourselves, so as I say, we've just got to try and be clever and make sure that as much as possible we're able to sneak past without getting obstructed. And a bit of clear air here, so we need to try and take advantage of that. Leader is 12 seconds ahead, 11 seconds as we come over the line for the start of the third lap. Saying that the gap has just suddenly dropped by about 4 seconds or so, so I'm guessing they're being held up now around this section here. It's going to give us a chance to close up with some of the cars ahead of us. There's the back end of the cars that we're now trying to chase down, and there's that Grand Duke taking out another one coming out of ghost mode, so they were probably wiped out as well. That's allowed us to get up into 5th place now, so we're starting to make good progress, and that looks like 2nd, 3rd and 4th ahead of us. In fact, it's that 1st place I can see in the distance as well. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, yeah, they're all there. All 4 cars are directly ahead of us, so we've made a really good recovery so far. Still got a couple of laps left to see if we can get past some of these or even grab a win. Can sneak up the inside of this one. Whoa! Bit of a flip, and they are around, and we're up into 4th. Okay, another reasonable lap then. 2 laps to go now. 1st, 2nd and 3rd directly ahead of us. If I can keep as close to these as possible, if they get held up by that Grand Duke again, hopefully I can take advantage. When you've got a car going round the wrong way, then ideally you just want to be behind a little group of cars so we can see what's happening and maybe take advantage. In saying that, that one has spun right in front of me, nothing I could do to avoid it, and now we've got the Grand Duke there. Can we sneak up the inside? We're getting held up here, so that other one has pushed through as well. Can we nip up the outside quick? There's a gap, we're through. Start of the last lap then. Need to get my back end out of the way very quickly here, so I'm going to race this in tight, handbrake, and yep, just as I thought, it looks like 2 of them went straight on into the woods. Raiden up the inside. We are battling for 1st place here. That Raiden is going to be really grippy around some of these corners. I need to hold the inside here if I can. Coming down into this tight left hand corner, no, not got the pace to be able to do it. Can we push them off into the woods? We're off as well though, need to recover quickly. Not sure where they went, it looked like they were side on, they were going to be able to recover quickly. Now we're down into 2nd again. Can we get the run as we come onto the straight towards the finish? I think we've got the run. Are we just going to nick this on the line? I think we might have just got that, did we? No, 2nd place. I thought we'd got that. 2nd place though. What was the gap? 8,000th of a second. Just nipped on the line by a Super Venom. 3rd and final race today then is going to be at the Rosenheim Raceway. I've chosen to stick with the Venom for this race. 6 laps around here, 12 of us in this one. Couple of slow away from the start. Can we squeeze up the middle? Got to watch through this windy little section towards this tight left hand corner, and we've gone spun right round. Come on, got to get facing forwards again. Another bad start then. Down into last but 1. Big crash there. Can't quite sneak my way through the middle. No, cars sideways, backwards, forwards, all over the place here. We found a gap there though, up into 6th place. Can we get around this corner neatly without getting tagged from behind? If so, we're in a reasonable position then. Yeah, after a poor start, we've had a good 2nd half to the lap. Right, got to watch here. Handbrake tight in here. This is definitely the quicker path, this right hand path rather than the left hand one, but it is slightly more dangerous I find. You can easily get your tyre over one of the raised curbs and flip over. That car is not going to make that corner, and we can sneak past up into 4th place. 3rd and 2nd just visible, and the leader just about visible as well. Got 6-second lead, but all in sight just about. Needs to be quick through this chicane section. And nice and neat around here. Tyres are on the tarmac, so we've got good grip. Taking that really tight, and we can follow these 2 through. Hopefully if they're following each other closely through here, there's a good chance they might try and push each other out the way. Start of the 3rd lap then as we come across the line. We've got a good gap behind us, 10 seconds ahead of 5th place. There's the leader just in the distance. 2nd and 3rd still having a great battle with each other. one of them's bound to take the other one out at some point. Can't see any back markers on the map at the moment, so we're probably good for another lap or two clear air. Second has broken away slightly from third, but they've messed that up. They've overshot that, have pushed that too hard, and we are up and past, up into third place then. Yeah, they just tried to take that tricky little section just too quick, overran it into the barrier, and ourselves and second place could shoot through. Puts us right behind second place. Leader still there, invisible, just in the distance. Fourth, of course, close behind as well, and they're going to be looking to recover from their mistake. They were clearly quick. They seem to be slightly pulling away, but yeah, obviously that mistake they made just undid all their good work. Right in behind second now. Can we pressurise them to make a mistake as we come through this section? Hold it left, handbrake tight, power down. First of the back markers just in the distance now, and there's one rolling across the track as well. Managed to avoid it though. 2 laps to go now. Fourth place, still just a second behind us. Need to be brave through the chicane section. Sling it right, back left again, try not to clip the barrier. We're through clean. Just need a little mistake here to give us a chance. We just needed a mistake, and we were the ones to make the mistake. Just turned in too early, caught the barrier, and that's allowed fourth place to get right on our tail end as we're just beginning the last lap. They're trying to sneak it up the inside, just caught the back end. Whoa, just managed to hold it. They are wide, so hopefully if we can hold this tight, they're not going to be able to get all the way around the outside. Surely they're having a go. They are up and past, but they're still there. They're right on the edge of the track. Okay, who's going to be bravest through this chicane section? I'm on the better line. Yeah, they surely had to yield there. They were never going to get through quickly on that line, but that puts them still right behind us. Still second place, right ahead. Every chance they could still make a mistake through this last little section. Is the speeder going to come through quick and give me a little nudge through? No, played it very fairly. And I think we're going to be third place. Really good race between the top 4 cars there. Nip and tuck all the way. And a very hard earned third place after the start we had. 43.9 second best lap, and that was the fastest lap as well, quicker than the Speedy that won it, the Dominator. That was a good performance by them. Well, that's the end of this video and these 3 online races. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did please like and subscribe, and see you soon.